What is up, trading table? Welcome back to a trade recap. Sorry if my mic was loud in the beginning there. I had to fix it. Anyway, yep, took a loss today. I'm gonna be going over it because it was kind of a bullshit loss. But yeah, let me just clear everything off the chart. So we're at like all-time highs right now. Yeah, today was a new high. So market just gets super unpredictable up here in general. But until I see otherwise, my bias is always going to be bullish when we're like shooting this high up, because I think the market's just going to keep on making highs after highs. So yeah, London session, we were just accumulating. This is just kind of like another thing to add to the bias as well. We were accumulating, we manipulated down. So I was expecting a distribution of the upside, which we kind of did to an extent. Obviously, we didn't take out like London high. I think we will though. If not in New York PM session, then definitely Asia session. But yeah, so we had this high up here. Was my draw. We did have London lows here. Yeah, here. But I was looking at Asia lows because I look at how the market opened. Full closure through, kept ripping down. So yeah, I was looking at Asia lows for my target to sweep. Did end up sweeping Asia lows perfectly. Right? Wait. I didn't use that low, did I? Or did I? Oh, I might have. Oh no, yeah, we swept on this candle. Yeah, I'm tripping. Maybe we touched on this candle. Yeah, in hindsight, well, that's why I kind of like doing these videos too, because in hindsight, maybe I should have waited for a sweep, but whatever. So yeah, Asia lows was what I was looking for us to sweep and then continue higher, which is what ended up happening. Could have swore it swept on this candle, man. Maybe it's like off by a tick or something. I don't know. No, it's not off. Well, I don't know what I was looking at then. But yeah, so swept Asia lows, right? On this candle actually. And then we continued up. So my trade was, right, this fair value gap here. We didn't have anything on like the 2 minute, which I favor a lot more when it's just on the 1 minute and we get wicked. So we can't have a fair value gap on the 2 minute. So we were accumulating after that. After we distributed on the short or on the small time frame. And then we inversed here on this candle. I actually was looking at my other monitor when this candle opened. So it opened, then I like pushed down here. So I didn't enter right away. But yeah, my entry was probably somewhere like here, I think. And then stops just at this low. Unfortunately got stopped. And then my target was going to be the internal liquidity because London was like super high up and we were already like exhausted after that move, bro. It's just already accumulating, already on this bullshit. So yeah, it was 110 points. I did not think we were going to move 110 points. And look at that. We did not. So yeah, my target was this internal high right here. It was pretty good risk to reward because of where I entered. But yeah, I guess we didn't sweep out on this sweep Asia liquidity on this candle. So there's nothing really, it was still kind of the draw until otherwise. So that's why we didn't push higher, clearly. But yeah, it's all good. Doesn't matter. Market gets unpredictable here. Take a win tomorrow. Another thing too, there was a huge SMT on ES. It's about 1 minute. 9:45. There was news at 9:45 too. Yeah. So SMT here, that was another one of my confluences as well. So we had SMT here. So I'm like, okay, this is probably like a protected low. No, it was not. So that was another confluence. Yeah, we did end up taking it. I think actually on ES, if I took this trade on ES, which I don't, I'm just saying if I did. I don't think I would have gotten stepped out. I mean, I would have. What am I talking about, bro? Never mind. Holy, I'm losing it. Fucking Monday, bro. Yeah. But that's that for today. I haven't taken a trade, bro, in like since I made the last video. Just because the market's been so trash and all-time highs and stuff. It's just I don't want to trade for the first like couple of days of all-time highs, but now I kind of gave in, and this is the price I pay. Well, I guess the price I paid was just not like looking at the liquidity sweep correctly, but I don't even know how I missed that. I kind of woke up late, whatever. But yeah, tomorrow's a new day. Whatever. Bias is already bullish tomorrow. I mean, like, could you even have devised like a bearish bias? Like, maybe. Hold on. Let's see. Well, this candle opened and basically entered. So this fair value gap wasn't even there yet. I guess like here, maybe rejected. Oh, you know what? I could totally hear out a bearish bias. Here's why. 15 minute. Bro, look at this. Look at this. Wait, it's wrong. I hate when it does this. There we go. So we made an SMT, a pretty big SMT, right? This is kind of like equal highs here. This was not equal highs. I think there was another one. It was more like obvious on like the 5 minute. The 5 minute. Yeah, it was a lot more obvious on the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are equal highs. Let's see. Yep. So we made equal highs on ES and just completely diverged on London. So that could have been a bearish confluence, I guess. Or like maybe, I don't know. That the fuck that is. But yep, other than that, that's super simple today. I mean, it was a good trade. Just I guess looking back now, liquidity sweep obviously. And I probably would have been chilling. I wouldn't have gotten an entry, but yep. Look good at the time though, whatever. Yeah, tomorrow buys already bullish. Oh, let me do the news real quick. I want to see if there's news tomorrow. Yeah, bro, holy. Yeah, so tomorrow is just an automatic day off, bro, because I'm not trading with this motherfucker speaking, bro. This fucking piece of shit. So I don't know. I might. It depends what he's talking about. Does it say? I forgot if it says what he's gonna gibber about in here. Let's see. So I don't know why is it taking so long. I don't know if my internet is fucked right now or what. Oh, he's talking about interest rates. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't know about that one. And 932 is crazy. Jeez, bro. I might just trade London tomorrow. Nah, you know what? Nah. Fuck that. I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. Yeah, no trade recap tomorrow. That's that. Bro. There was one time, like normally I would trade during Powell, but there was this one time that I did and just like holy shit. Like the biggest candle out of nowhere like stopped me on. It was when I was still relatively new to trading, so I didn't even know about this shit. And yeah, bro. Learn my lesson, never doing that shit again. And then also we have news at 10, which is just stupid because if you enter a trade at like to go into macro and then you have news coming out, you have 3 things at 10, so it's definitely gonna like be kind of high impact at 10, or maybe not. They all come out to forecast and just nothing happens. But yeah, not for me, bro. I don't. There's no reason to risk that. If I could just let's see what's on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. So Wednesday's chill day. We got 8:15 news, which I don't think ADP literally does anything, at least that I remember. But yeah, and then they're holy. Oh yeah, Thursday, Friday markets close. Yeah, so today's this week's. I completely forgot about that. Thursday, Friday markets close anyway. I mean, well, Thursday it closes at 1, but you don't want to trade on that Thursday because the volume will be shit. So yeah, I guess today and Wednesday is the only day this week. So yep, short week, unless you trade during Powell or unless you trade at 1 p.m. close. That's up to you. Oh, excuse me. But yep, that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Trading Table video. Pretty short trade recap, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.